Hello there, ladies and gents, we're back. We've done exactly nothing since last you saw. This armor is technically better than what I'm wearing, so I'll put it on, yes. Put that over there.
You are much
over there. Better than what I'm wearing. Like, as I said, like, random greens I grab are going to be awesome on me. So, here we have it. Alright, let's just skip extra fights. I've already gotten into one. Good job, mate. I'm not worried about the bonus missions because we'll level up so fast. Let's get you set to damage. Mount up. Off we go. Been a while since we've driven in the Coolsmobile. Like greased fucking lightning. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Protection services online. Target has achieved deadness.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Target's achieved the fuck out of some deadness. Okay. Now back to our travelling. Because we really don't want to fight every last goddamn thing. Again, another one of the benefits of being able to do this with a stealth character is that you can skip a lot of shit. So when I show off the Knights of the Fallen Empire from the Republic perspective, I will probably pick one of the people I play who have stealth. Probably my smuggler, who is a playthrough that I am doing next to this one right now. But I've been recording that one for far longer because there's a lot more of it to record. That person's going to be doing a straight from 1 to 65 level route. Yeah. Oh, this person is a level 65 and they are already scary. They are flagged for PvP. They probably leveled doing PvP and then decided they would do the storyline. It's always a threatening concept right there. Okay. There's going to be a fight up ahead that I can't dodge if I'm rightly. I say it. And it happens.
No one harms my master. +1 to kill counter. Target
Yeah, great.
has achieved
That's really good.
deadness.
Let's just turn up our smooth disco lounge a bit. Oops. Hooray for us. Take a bit of a beating. I should probably actually set him to heal for this guy. I don't know why he's sitting there letting us kill the shit out of him, but I mean, I'm not going to say no to that, I suppose. Oh, hey there. I see you being like whatever my busy now. Back you go.
Dead.
Yes, indeed. What's up, HK?
Admiration. It is a great pleasure to witness your skills firsthand, Master.
Master?
Cheers.
Clarification. Master Benico altered my programming before we secured your release. I am to serve you with the same unexcelled loyalty with which I serve her. In fact, your survival is now my highest priority.
I'm no more important than Lana or Koth. Don't prioritize me above them.
Concession. I will alter my prioritization as you request, Master. Gossip. I have not been led to expect such selflessness from you, Master. I am
I like it.
impressed.
It's a gossip
Assumption.
precursor.
Shall we continue?
Yeah, let's do this shit. I'm not usually all that selfless, but I'm kind of in a shit situation and need all the friends I can get, you know? My homies is gone. I've got to find new mooks to join on. I don't want to fight these, but I'm going to end up doing that. We're in an instance that I own, so it's almost certain that all of these creatures are going to attack me. And they won't just back up and take no for an answer. Just skip some of those over there. And So we'll just hop on down here. Oh, I can't speak to him because we're currently in combat.
Stamina increased.
Oh, this could be a long one.
Report. Dead.
Oh, what a long, long way. Everything dies of bullets.
Counter.
Hooray for us. That used up a lot of gun heat, actually. Alright, what's up, HK?
Is this the object you picked up on your sensors?
Confirmation. Yes, Master. A closer scan suggests that this object has been here for several centuries.
Oh, there's something right there up ahead. Let's go have a gander. It did good quick work burying a whole ship. Well done. Why would you lower your gun when you got
Centuries?
This situation?
Of all the junk out here, you had to find the antique.
Observation. Visible design elements do not match any from Zakulan culture, antique or modern.
Not from Zakul. Could it be?
He doesn't overthink
It looks
things.
Arkanian, as in A-R-K-A-N-I-A-N.
Do you have any idea what this is?
Yes, I do.
Looks like some kind of old spacecraft.
This is the Gravestone. This was the only ship that ever went up against the Eternal Fleet and won. Do you have any idea how long people have been looking for this thing?
And we just happened to stumble upon it.
You said this ship went up against the Eternal Fleet and won, but it's rusting in a swamp while the fleet is still around.
The fleet is even older than Valkyrie, maybe even older than Zakul. The battles happened centuries ago. Nobody knows the details of the whole war, but every story talks about the Gravestone. One ship with the firepower to take on the Eternal Fleet. This is fate. We get your Outlander. Find exactly the weapon we need. We're going to win this thing, Lana. It's destiny.
It's certainly no coincidence, but destiny? I think there's something else going on here.
I don't believe in
I'm
destiny.
with Lana. Destiny is a bedtime story.
Believe what you want. I'll take what fate sends my way. Let's have a look inside, huh?
Assessment. Nearby signs of animal activity suggest local predators may be using this wreck as a nesting ground. Caution is advised.
We'll split up, deal with any wildlife, then regroup
His
to plan
blaster
our
has a
next
fucking
move.
energy bayonet in it. I want that blaster.
Won't no one hit him.
La 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 la
I
la
can do
la.
this all day.
I'm sure you can, dude.
Wouldn't mind a challenge now and then.
Hooray for me.
Or where that came from.
Let's see here. I don't know what that red bar is supposed to mean. I think it's like the rejection. Get off of me, you bastards.
Took one out. I can do this all day.
creatures are hardly cunning. Their usual prey clearly doesn't offer much challenge.
Yeah, where that came clearing these things out? Very easy. Easiest thing ever.
You don't sound so sure of yourself, sir. Hooray! Okay, and we'll deal with you now. Not a challenge, not a challenge. Blank. Bonk.
Heal up.
That wasn't so bad at all. Alright, locked door. What's behind door number 1 then? Okay.
The endless swamp. After the damage you inflicted, they couldn't have made a safe landing anywhere else.
And if they didn't make a safe landing?
We'll know soon enough. Sky troopers, sweep the area. Focus on regions with high metallic sensor readings.
I oversaw security in the Carbonite prison. I humbly submit myself to answer for this failure.
Well, that was
Sister.
fucking obvious, wasn't it?
I didn't like his answer.
I humbly submit myself.
So this ship has been here for 1,000 years? More?
Right. It's amazing that it's in such good condition, considering. Judging by the damage I've seen, the stories are true. Whoever built the Gravestone scuttled it themselves after the Eternal Fleet was defeated. It wasn't shot down.
The fleet was defeated but not destroyed. Valkorion brought it back under his own control more than a century ago.
Exactly. The Eternal Fleet is totally automated. Nobody knows who first built it, and every theory is crazier than the last.
Renegades left behind after a successful droid revolution. Representatives of an entire race of droids from somewhere beyond the edge of the known galaxy.
Like I said, crazy stuff. But no matter where it came from, the Eternal Fleet is practically unstoppable. And Arkin controls every single ship from the throne.
If Valkorion has had this unstoppable fleet for more than a century, why didn't he use it to help the Sith Empire defeat the Republic?
We can only theorize. If the war was just part of a ritual to make the Emperor truly immortal, perhaps using the fleet would have interfered somehow. Regardless, we have many other things to discuss. I owe you 5 years' worth of explanations.
And I'm gonna need some parts to get this thing moving again.
Locating supplies and fresh water would also be wise.
I'll help
Let's
Koth
get those
find
parts first. Might take a while to install them.
Yeah, ship this old, there's no telling.
Assertion. I will begin a patrol pattern to ensure that no enemy forces report our position.
Sweet. Alright then, Koth. Let's do this thing. Also, we have mail now. Oh, one from Raleigh. Are you alive? Something must have busted the engines. We actually sped up towards the enemy ships. I barely made out before the collision. I don't know if anyone else made it. Can't raise Dole or you or anyone. Hope none of those ships drag me in. I wouldn't want to see what these people do with prisoners. Get in touch if... I've written this message twice now. Okay, more than twice. Kinda weird writing something that may never be read. Lana says that you're locked in Carbonite but alive. Yeah, we're in touch. Long story. I like to think you're having one crazy dream and maybe I'm in it. But I don't want to presume. We never really declared what this, you and me, was. Have I mentioned I'm bad at relationships? Another reason I'm a workaholic. I'm rambling. The point I'm trying to make is, whatever's between us, I want you to know that I care about you. A lot. The whole galaxy's lost its mind. The thing that keeps me going is the knowledge that you're out there. And we're putting together a plan to rescue you. I might not be there, and we've all got our parts to play, but I haven't forgotten about you or our time together. I never will. That's very sweet. I forgot in the Emperor storyline it's Theron that Nexi sort of buddied up with. So I guess I will continue my flirt route with him, because you can flirt with other people and eventually it starts a fucking relationship thing, although it hasn't been expanded at all. Okay, let's see what we got here. Little itty bitty quest. A control unit for a speeder. Let's go get those speeder parts. Up here. The speeder parts basically just give you a little old route to where you gotta go, and will unlock a fast-ish travel route if you use it. Okay, so there's a repulsor lift. The thing that goes under the ship and makes sure that it actually repulses against the ground as opposed to just get you fucking killed. And there should be power core in here. Whee! And then all the way up and around. And the large technological object. It's the one we found earlier on with HK55. I keep nearly saying 51. Let's see here. Speaking of...
Yes, Master.
And you. Okay. Attach parts to a frame. Easy peasy. We'll just continue on our merry fucking way. It's a rather more sedate trip considering the slaughter that we've had to endlessly be through. It's like the game sort of gives you a little cool down, like, now we're doing some stuff not related to worrying about other shit. Just go do the thing you need to do. And there's the frame. And now you have your own fancy speeder. It's a classic speeder bike that's been boosted. It's in the colour brown, and it's actually pretty neat, but it's not as cool as our current ride, which is the Greased Lightning Mobile. I will briefly show it off though. There you go, very classic, very brown, little leather seat there, and it feels fast. It is exactly as fast as my current rig, but it's it just feels faster because it's smaller. It doesn't. There is no difference between the two. It mostly exists because there's a thing for people who basically pre-ordered Knights of the Fallen Empire by having it early, and that's wait, pole saber? Oh, that's not a pole saber. It's just a saber staff. That's a shame. That would have been real fucking cool. Yes, what was I saying? Yeah, there's you can get level 60 tokens, like create an instant level 60 character and do the storyline with them, but of course they don't start with a mount. They technically do because they're a pre-order. There's a pre-order mount, so I don't really know why, but they were like, if someone for whatever crazy reason is unmounted by this point, here, have a speeder bike, the classicest ride ever. Let's just unhitch that. Find ourselves some more parts. Fucking funky music. That's obviously what's playing right now in my car. Alright, let's try and find ourselves this, and then a power core, I believe is the last thing we need. Like a big motherfucking chip power core. Good old Disco Ultra Lounge. Alright, just aggro fucking everything, whatever. Can't avoid them, good. And again. And again. Wham, wham, wham.
Feel better?
Hooray for us, we're the best. There we go, a nice tiny level up. Fucking fusion missile, you cunts. If I'm panicking while you're on fire, bitches. There we go. That wasn't so bad, was it? We only had to slaughter fucking everybody. Ooh, blue. Assassin droid target history. Oh, that's a thing for friendship. Ooh, new leggings. Power. Yep. Yep. Great. Good for us.
It's destiny. I ditch all these parts before we crash. We find the Gravestone, and then what do we need to get it flying? Honestly, it's plain as day. Not for Lana, though. For her, it's all just skill and luck and coincidence.
I didn't come out here to philosophize. I just want to get off this planet. The sooner the better.
Can't disagree with that too now. Lana's told me about all the things you've done. More than once. Half the reason I agreed to this crazy rescue was to see if you were actually real. So,
real as fuck.
I figure I know all about your past. You deserve to know mine. I grew up on Zakul. Served in the military. I captained a warship during Arkin's campaign against the Core Worlds. One of the last ships without an all-droid crew. My crew and I deserted, but I'm not going to pretend we didn't do our share of damage beforehand. Just thought you should hear it from me.
So you're secretly the enemy.
Something must have happened to make you desert your post. What was it?
We were holding territory on Denham. Locals rioted and orders were to open fire until they stopped. None of us even wanted to be there. Massacring civilians? That's not how Zakul is supposed to operate.
I guess that's how Arkin operates.
Which is why he has to go. One more thing, as long as we're being honest. I know things were hairy back there, but a lot of innocent people died. A lot. That's not what I signed up for. I'm in this to save Zakul from Arkin, not to tear it down with him. I need to know that you're on board with that too.
You're absolutely right. I won't let any more innocent people suffer because of Arkin and Balin. No matter where they're from.
Thank you. Come on. Let's get this stuff back to the Gravestone.
Did anyone hear pew pew pew? Look at that fucking energy bayonet on his gun. It's so cool.
Salutation.
I want I want gun blades.
You again so soon,
I want
Masters.
gun vibro
I've
blades.
encountered minimal resistance in my patrol.
Minimal?
Reassurance. Only one Sky Trooper and 3 local predators with poor survival instincts. Our position appears to be secure at this time, but I would still advise caution on your return trip, Masters.
Keep up the good work, HK.
Appreciation. It will be my pleasure to do so, Master.
I do love the HK unit so much. Oh yeah, just fucking quickie port to the Gravestone. Hooray! Right, let's do this thing. Lana, what's up, Mrs. Benico?
Welcome back. Did you find what you were looking for?
Oh yeah.
More or less. I'll see what I can do.
Shall we, then? We won't last long without more food and water.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm fucking hungry and thirsty. I've been asleep for 5 goddamn years. I mean, we probably eat all those monsters we killed, right? Or is that wishful thinking? I don't know. La 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 la. Do 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 do. And there's the speeder that we did the thing for. It allows us to move. Okay, cool. Now we're flying. Let's just have a quick little shuffle around and reorganize. Binds on equip. Yeah, I'm sad that it's not actually a pole saber. That would have been a nice sell there. Oh well. We've got Nico and HK doing their thing. I don't remember if other HK comes along. I don't remember. Okay. Yum. Let's just quickly sell some shit to this guy and get some repairs done. Repair, sell junk. Compact. No, don't do that. Compact again. There we go. Alright, let's get to our groundwater machines and probably kill the creatures guarding them. We are in shape. Just some fucking
When
ginks
Darth
walking
Mar
around.
and I faced Valkorion, we knew right away. He was the Sith Emperor, Lana.
I know. When he was struck down, it released ripples through the Force. Everyone who had felt the Sith Emperor's presence in the past, on Ziost, on Yavin 4, we all sensed what had happened. Arkan invaded soon after, claiming that an outlander had assassinated his father, the immortal Emperor. It didn't take long for us to unravel the truth.
Which side did Arkan attack first?
Both. Ships from the Eternal Fleet struck at shipyards and rallying points for both sides simultaneously.
Someone is fighting this
They
ginks
favored
in the
ambush
background.
tactics throughout the war. The coolant sensor technology has far greater range than our own, and their ships could fly much further on less resources. Only vessels retrofitted with Isotope 5
Oh,
could
for
manage
fuck's
to
sake.
None could truly compete.
That kind of spoiled the moment a bit. I'll kill the creatures next time before I do the groundwater, because that's annoying. Okay, so yes, Zakul technology is so fucking far greater than ours that we sort of immediately lost that war before it even began.
I regret facing us.
Cool. Clean that one out. Nice and quickie. Okay, and another talkie-talkie with Lana.
How long did the Republic and the Empire manage to hold out?
Within 3 months, the bulk of our naval forces were disabled or eliminated, and the Republic was in the same situation. With naval superiority, Arkan's forces could begin choking off supply lines, trade, any ship travel at all. The Eternal Fleet seemed to be everywhere at once. Coruscant and Dromund Kaas were blockaded by the end of the first year.
Our history recap continues, chunk by chunk. God, isn't it nice and pretty around here? I think it's nice and pretty around here.
To the end!
How did it end?
The members of the Dark Council fought Arkan's invasion ruthlessly and lost. The Empire's treaty was ultimately negotiated by the Minister of Logistics. Chancellor Suresh also refused to discuss surrender, but the Republic Senate managed to overrule her. A cadre of senators negotiated their own ceasefire terms. All of those senators have since been disgraced or dismissed. I'm sure you can imagine the likely culprit.
What about the Mandalorians?
I've heard rumors that they're still managing to fight somehow, but I've seen nothing concrete. I wish I could tell you more. So far, the treaties with Zakul have held, but that will not last forever.
The world is coming to an end. Ooh. Let's quickly set you to heal, because I know that it would be necessary. Let's just suit up and boot up. Someone just made a really weird groany sound at us. Alright. I'm gonna search this alternate site for groundwater. I'll just try and get around as many of these fights as possible. Failed to avoid that one. Failed to avoid this one, I'm sure. Yep. Boy oh boy. We've fought Swamp Ragdoll before, at least.
Should feel better now. That's the end of that one.
No, I can't see where I'm fighting.
Somewhat worthy opponent.
Yeah, die already.
We'll have a good fight.
Go. And around up here. Up. Up the ledge. And some fresh water. Yay! And I love how it looks.
A freshwater spring. It should be safe for drinking.
The Eternal Fleet overwhelmed both the Republic and the Empire. What was the result?
Both sides are forced to pay a heavy tribute to Zakul, mainly raw materials and resources. They're also held under an arms limitation statute. The Empire and the Republic are both breaking it, of course, but they're still incapable of challenging the throne directly.
Who rules the Empire now?
Darth Asina was the only Dark Council member left standing. All others died or disappeared in the chaos. Without opposition, she declared herself Empress of the Sith.
And the Republic?
Suresh remains in power, though she no longer holds the title of Chancellor. The Republic has limits to their ruler's terms, but her replacement is a mere puppet. Both sides see this only as an opportunity to eliminate one another at a time of weakness, instead of combining what strength they have. Akin does nothing to prevent violence between them, so long as their tribute is paid and no one challenges Zakul's superiority.
What does Arkan use the tribute for? Zakul doesn't seem to need much.
A question no one else seems to ask or answer, not in any detail. Zakul's empire spans a sizable portion of wild space, but not enough to consume the resources they're acquiring. I've been working to learn the answer myself. Powerful Zakulan battle stations have been placed in orbit around key worlds to watch for possible uprisings, but there are no ongoing planetary occupations. The ships of the Eternal Fleet simply patrol at random, while the tribute paid to Zakul gradually chokes all economic potential.
What about my team? My ship?
I have allies looking for them as we speak. With all of the chaos of the last few years, though, it will take time to find them all. For now, we make do with ourselves, KOTFE, and HK.
As long as you're here, there's nothing we can't handle.
The feeling's mutual. It truly is a relief to see you again.
Is that why you went to so much trouble to rescue me?
Before you were captured, you accomplished things no one else dared to attempt. You changed the galaxy more than once, and if things have ever needed to change, now is the time. But there is something else. I felt it since the moment I found you in Carbonite. There's a power in you. Something new. It's elusive, but I know it's there.
Odd.
I think you're right, Lana. I think the Emperor, Valkorion, is in my mind.
What?
After he died, there was a storm of energy. I barely even remember being thrown into the carbon freezing chamber. And then, while I was frozen, I saw things. Dreamed about him. About everything that happened while I was gone.
It can't be. If he were controlling you, I'd know it. I certainly saw enough of it on Ziost.
I don't think he's trying to control me. Not directly, anyway. He was trying to convince me to work with him.
Whatever he's doing, we can be sure that he's always trying to deceive us somehow.
Too right.
I believe in you. And I appreciate your honesty. I'll remain watchful for any influence he might have over you. For the time being, though, we have no choice but to proceed.
What about the others?
They wouldn't understand. And like you said, we really don't know anything for sure yet. Let's keep the matter between us for now.
Request. Please rendezvous at my current coordinates at your earliest convenience, Masters. I require assistance.
Strange. We should hurry.
HK requires assistance. He's fine. He's HK unit, surely. Well. Let's see here. B. Nope, that was N. B. There we go. HK51. Lock boxes.
Yes, Master.
Nico. Lock boxes. We'll just leave this way and not bother with that extra fight. Yay! Let's just untrack. Flip. Much better. It's a bit of a trek over there, but it won't take us too long. Okay, let's see here. Loot, loot. Better than what I got. Better than what I got. But, you know, no surprise, of course, but, you know, always worth checking. I mean, it looks kind of cool, I won't lie. I mean, I like the style of the Pravat bounty hunter gear, if I'm perfectly honest. Let's take a look at us properly. It's a pretty neat style. I just hate that the four prongs look. It's not for me. Oh look, a random mailbot. I never knew this was here. Interceptor transmission. Conclusion. Generators are a weak point in their infrastructure. Valen is willing to sacrifice thousands of Zakulan lives to achieve your recapture. Yeesh. At least 5,000 people died when that thing went. If you rescued the reactor, they're like, yeah, you stop 7 people from dying. So you save the only but people who die are 7. Whatever. Words are hard.
Please, save us.
HK, explain.
Protestation. I have done nothing to these pitiable meatbags, Master. They were merely bystanders when I destroyed a group of Sky Troopers. They requested our help in escaping the enemy's notice.
Please, we are no danger to you. We were exiled for protesting Emperor Arkan's war. We've already lost 2 of our friends. Please, is there anything you can do for us?
We have more important things to do. Deal with your own problems.
Let's get back.
Oh, Lana Benico double approves. Alright, back to the gravestone.
I exist to serve.
Yeah, whatever, dude. It's a been a long episode again, but you know how it is. Kind of just want to get from part to part.
I exist to serve.
I'm glad to hear it. Okay, we're going to wrap this episode up here. I thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you have yourselves a lovely goddamn time. Take care.